As we're talking about the relationship between two variables x and y and measuring it with r, the Pearson product correlation coefficient, I want to also talk about trying to visually see the trend in data. And one way we do that is by measuring what's called the regression equation, which all stems from graphing a scatter plot. Now, a scatter plot is a graph that can help us see the trend in the xy pairs of data. So, for example, we've already been looking at this example where we had a whole bunch of missing assignments. And we compared the number of missing assignments with the grade on test. And we found out that a person with 0 missing assignments earned a 94. A person with 3 missing assignments earned a 72. A person with 5 missing assignments earned a 61. A person with 2 missing assignments earned an 88. A person with 2 missing assignments earned a 71. And a person with 5 missing assignments earned an 80. We can graph these on a scatter plot where we treat the independent variable, the first column, as x, and that will graph on the x-axis, and the grade on the test, the second variable, y, will graph that on the y-axis. And I see missing assignments go from 0 to 5, so we'll have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the y-axis, the grade on the test, the lowest grade I see is 61. So I'm going to put a break in the line so that I can start at 60 and maybe count up by 5s. So 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. Now, when I look at the first missing assignments is 0. That's going to be 0 on the x-axis. And then I'll go up to 94 on the y-axis. And that's going to give me a point on my graph. The next person has 3 missing assignments with a grade of 72. So I'll go 3 over 72 up. The next person has 5 missing assignments with 61. So I'll go over 5 up to 61. Then 288. Then 271, and 580. And you can kind of see the dots in this line are trending kind of in that downward decline. We already found the r for this value to suggest that there was a strong negative relationship. And you can see if I draw a line kind of down the middle, it seems to go in the negative direction, which kind of matches our belief that this is a negative relationship. Now, I could have also made this graph on Excel. Excel makes scatter plots really quickly. What you do on Excel is you select the data, go to the Insert tab, and then select the scatter plot to make the correct scatter plot that we want. Let's take a look at doing that on Excel. Here we've got the same data that we've been working with, the missing assignments and the exams. I'm going to select the data, the missing assignments and the exams. And then I'm going to go to the Insert tab at the top. And then there's lots of charts. One of the charts has a bunch of dots on it representing the scatter plot. And we don't want the dots to be connected. We just want to graph the dots. So if I put my mouse over the dots, that will give me all of the dots I need. Now, truly a good graph needs a good title. So let's give this a title by double-clicking the title. And we will say missing assignments versus exam score. Also, a good graph should have a label on the x and the y-axis. And what's nice about the graph is it's got this little plus next to it. If I click the plus, I can ask it to give me axes titles so that I can label the x-axis by double-clicking on it as missing assignments, and the y-axis by double-clicking on it as exam scores. And now we've got a nice little scatter plot showing the missing assignments versus the exam scores.